Sustainable travel. What, why, and how? Sustainable travel is a way of traveling that minimizes the negative impacts on the environment, the culture, and the people of the places we visit. It also aims to provide positive benefits for the local communities and the travelers themselves. In this video, we will explore what sustainable travel is, why is it interesting and important, what countries are suitable for sustainable travel, how much it costs, and why everyone should try it. What is sustainable travel? Sustainable travel is based on the principles of sustainability, which are environmental sustainability. This means protecting and conserving the natural resources and biodiversity of the destinations, and reducing the greenhouse gas emissions and waste generated by the travel activities. Social and cultural sustainability. This means respecting and preserving the cultural heritage and diversity of the destinations, and supporting the human rights and well-being of the local people, especially the marginalized and vulnerable groups. Economic sustainability. This means contributing to the local economy and development of the destinations, and ensuring fair and equitable distributions of benefits and costs of tourism. Sustainable travel is not a fixed or rigid concept, but rather a dynamic and evolving one that adapts to the changing needs and realities of the world. It is also not a one-size-fits-all approach, but rather a context-specific and customized one that considers the different characteristics and preferences of the travelers and the destinations. Why is sustainable travel interesting and important? Sustainable travel is interesting and important for many reasons, such as it helps to conserve and restore the natural beauty and diversity of the planet, which are essential for the health and happiness of all living beings. It helps to combat and mitigate the effects of climate change, which is one of the most urgent and existential threats of our time. It helps to enrich and broaden our knowledge and understanding of the world by exposing us to different cultures, perspectives, and experiences. It helps us to foster a sense of responsibility and respect among the travelers, who can learn from and contribute to the places they visit, and become more aware and compassionate global citizens. It helps to create meaningful and memorable experiences for the travelers, who can enjoy the authentic and immersive aspects of the destinations and connect with themselves and others on a deeper level. What countries are suitable for sustainable travel? There are many countries that are suitable for sustainable travel, depending on the interests and goals of the travelers. Some of the factors that can influence the choice of the destinations are the environmental and social conditions of the countries, such as the level of biodiversity, the state of conservation, the quality of governance, the Human Development Index, the safety and security, etc. The availability and accessibility of the sustainable travel options, such as transportation, the accommodation, the activities, the consumption, etc. The compatibility and alignment of the values and expectations of the travelers and the destinations, such as the cultural norms and customs, the ethical standards and practices, the communication and interaction, etc. Some of the examples of the countries that are suitable for sustainable travel are Bali. This is a popular island destination in Indonesia that offers a rich and diverse natural and cultural heritage, such as the volcanic landscapes, the tropical forests, the coral reefs, the Hindu temples, the traditional arts and crafts, etc. Bali is known for its wellness and spirituality, as well as its community-based and eco-friendly tourism initiatives, such as the Green School, the Bali Eco Stay, and the Bali Spirit Festival. Costa Rica. This is a small country in Central America that is renowned for its biodiversity and conservation efforts, as it hosts more than 5% of the world's species and protects more than 25% of its land area. Costa Rica is also famous for its adventure and nature-based tourism activities, such as the zip lining, the rafting, the volcano hiking, and more. Costa Rica is also a pioneer in sustainable tourism, as it has developed the Certification for Sustainable Tourism, or CST, a rating system that evaluates and recognizes the environmental and social performance of the tourism businesses. Iceland. This is an island country in the North Atlantic that is characterized by its unique and stunning natural features, such as the glaciers, the geysers, the waterfalls, the hot springs, the northern lights, and more. Iceland is also a leader in renewable energy, as it produces almost 100% of its electricity and heating from geothermal and hydroelectric sources. Iceland is also a destination for cultural and creative tourism, as it has a vibrant and diverse artistic and literary scene, such as Reykjavik Art Museum and the Harpa Concert Hall, the Icelandic sagas, and more. How much does sustainable travel cost? The cost of sustainable travel can vary depending on the type and level of the travel options, as well as the destination and duration of the trip. Generally speaking, sustainable travel can be more expensive than conventional travel, as it often involves paying fair prices that reflect the true value and impact of the services and products, and investing in quality and durability rather than quality and the convenience. However, sustainable travel can also be more affordable and cost-effective in the long run, as it can save money and resources by reducing waste and consumption, and avoiding negative externalities and consequences. Some of the ways to reduce the cost of sustainable travel are choosing low-carbon and efficient modes of transportation, such as trains, buses, bikes, and more, or offsetting the emissions of the flights, such as through carbon footprint, microclimate, and atmosphere. Choose eco-friendly and socially responsible accommodation, such as hostels, homestays, campsites, etc., or using platforms that support sustainable tourism, such as Airbnb, Booking.com, or TripAdvisor. Choose local and authentic activities and experiences, such as walking tours, cultural exchanges, and volunteer work, or using platforms that connect travelers with local communities, such as With Locals, Payable, or Worldpackers. Choosing organic fair trade products and services, such as food, drinks, souvenirs, and more, or using platforms that promote ethical and sustainable consumption, such as Happy Cow, Fairtrade, or Green Pearls. Why everyone should try sustainable travel? Everyone should try sustainable travel because it is not only good for the planet and the people, but also good for ourselves. Sustainable travel can help us to discover and appreciate the beauty and diversity of the world, and learn from and respect the different cultures and perspectives. Develop and enhance our skills and competencies, such as critical thinking, problem solving, communication, and collaboration. Grow and improve our personal and professional lives, such as by gaining new insights, perspectives, and opportunities, and by expanding our network and influence. Enjoy and cherish our travel experiences, and create lasting and meaningful memories and connections. Sustainable travel is not just a trend or a fad, but a necessity and a responsibility. It is not a sacrifice or a burden, but a privilege and a joy. It is not a challenge or a problem, but an opportunity and a solution. It is not a dream or fantasy, but a reality and a possibility. Sustainable travel is the future of travel, and the future of travel is sustainable.